Hi, this is everybody. This is Aussie Fisherman Greg. Last week I did a video on how to prepare a crab pot ready to take out, a brand new crab pot. And today I'm going to show you how to prepare your boat ready for a day's crabbing. Just all the basic things that you need. And to start off with, I suggest that if you're not sure about your safety gear requirements, give the DPI a quick ring. They're always pretty helpful, and that way you can, even in some areas that you go are restricted for certain things, and that's you'll find out everything you need to know if you're new to an area. So let's get started. One of the first things I suggest that you get is a tub that's got holes in it, so when you throw a bucket of water in there, the water will run out because this tub's for the crabs, and you want to be able to put a Hessian bag over them and then throw water out over them, you know, say every hour or so, to keep them cool, because crabs are pretty tough, but they need to be looked after as well. You know, you need to keep the water up to them and keep them dehydrated. You stop them from dehydrating, because the sun on a hot day crabbing is not good for them, and if you want to keep them alive, that's the best way. I'm dead against people just throwing them in an esky, because when you put them in an esky with a lid on it, it seals and they can't breathe. And then there's other people that'll take a icy brine and throw them in that, and they don't even check them before they put them in there. And if you don't check them before you put them in there, you could have an empty crab, and you've killed it for nothing. You get it home, cook it up, and there's nothing in it. So I suggest you have a look at some of my early videos, and later on I'll do some follow-up ones, how to check for an empty crab, because it's crazy. You've got a big crab that's taken 3.5 years to get to that size, and for the sake of another couple of weeks, that crab will be full, and if you kill him now, there'll be nothing in him. So that's the reason why I like to look after him in the boat with that tub and a Hessian bag. And then you need a tub just to put your bait in and cover it up, because you don't want your bait going rotten either. You know, you want to keep it nice and fresh. So that's one of the next things that I suggest. And righto, the next thing is you need to have a couple of buckets in the boat. One for the water for the watering the crabs, and another one for your rubbish. And another thing I like to do is cut my crab ties before I go, and I cut them to about a metre 200. So when you tie a crab, you've got plenty of string left over to pull it tight. Once you've got the tie right around the crab, you can pull it nice and tight, because that's the best way to tie a crab up. And in my earlier videos I'll show you how to do that. You know, like if you wanted to go back through them. And now one of the important things is these measurers. And what I'd like to do is put the crab down on the floor, put my foot on it, and just put the measurer over there, and you can get exactly right. Because sometimes people try and measure them hanging onto the crab and putting the measure on it, and the crab's moving around, and you don't get an accurate measurement. So you're better off putting the crab down on the floor, and while he's there, you can press him and check him and see if he's empty. And if he's soft on the top there, just throw him overboard. Doesn't matter what size he is. So you get these measurers from with the guys at Outback. Ironbark. I don't know what I was thinking when I said Outback, but these guys make really good quality stuff, and that's where I get my spreader for. You know, for collapsing and erecting the pots. They're a brilliant idea, and the guys there at Ironbark make a really good quality stuff. And the next thing is, this is a little invention I've come up with. It's a broom handle with a little hook, a stainless steel wire hook on it, and if you get to a pot that you'd set from the day before and tied to a tree, and the tide's a bit different, and you can't reach the knot, you can just put that up and unhook it, or if you can't reach it in the water, you can just hook it it's really handy and it's pretty simple to make. And the other thing that I was going to say about these crab pots that I probably didn't say the other day is that they've got these rubber plastic hooks on them so they don't corrode and rust, and they've got this elastic here so you can put some nice tension and have everything nice and tight. And it's the same with the door opening. It's got the rubber, the plastic and the rubber there, so you can, you know, have a nice tension on your door. And so I can't think of too much more. That's about all we need to know to get your boat prepared, ready to go. The next one I'll do, like I said before, it would be on the water, but I thought this one was fairly important as well. So the next one I'll do will be on the water, and we'll be pulling crabs in and showing you how to do a lot of other things when you're crabbing. So if you like my videos, would you please subscribe and like, and please leave a comment so I can follow up and maybe answer anything that you need to know. So thank you. This is Aussie Fisherman signing off. See you soon.